Hi everyone, I'm Cindy and welcome to my channel. I don't know about you, but January just flew right on by. Before I knew it, I realized I have to do the 2026 calendar for February. So I'm like, wow, I better jump on that now since we're just days away, and I think when this goes live, it will be February. So I already taped off the scene. Now, I normally go by the quote up here. That's my inspiration to do the painting. But this quote, which is great, is by Henry Ward Beecher. And it goes, "Every artist dips his brush in his own soul and paints his own nature into his pictures." Well, that's interesting. Henry Ward Beecher is not a renowned artist. He is, I think he's a 19th century minister and preacher. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to use him. I'll do something a little bit different since this is not featuring an artist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this fun wintry scene. I'm going to use a couple of techniques like wet on wet and maybe bokeh environment and some lifting. I've already done a quick sketch. It's going to be a very simple winter scene with little hearts in the branches and maybe some hearts flying off. Probably do that. I'm going to be using this Paul Rubens 24 half pan professional set that I have right here, right next to me. And for brushes, I might be using, I'm not so sure, I might be using this number 3 round brush or number 5 round brush from Dugato. So look at the difference between the two. My goodness, this is a number 5 and this is a number 3. Well, it's actually a quill brush and this is a number 5 round brush. So, oh, and I did this scene, I did this sketch, little rough sketch using watercolor pencils that I got from Timo. I like using watercolor pencils to do the sketches so that I don't have to worry about erasing them or they just dissolve on the water, which is great. So first thing I'm going to do is a wet on wet. I'm wetting this whole area and now you can really see the sketch. I'm going to do a like this gray blue background, so I might be using a flathead actually for that. Wow, look at this huge baby. The number 10 Dugato flathead. Might be using that. I think I will. So I have some paint here. Let me see. I'm gonna take a scrap. I always have scrap around. Maybe I could just use this. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, that looks like that's a little too heavy. I want something lighter, so I'll just add water. I'm trying to make it like a wash. Maybe what I should do is use Payne's Gray. Add Payne's Gray there. You know what? I'm gonna move you to here because I am a lefty. So let me do that for the moment anyway. Let's see how it is. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's much better. Yep. Okay. So let's start. Just gonna maybe you'll do the whole page. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I think I may need some more Payne's Gray. Let me see if I could just take this down. might as well use the whole thing. Cover the whole page, why not? Okay, so I also have paper towels handy, so I'm going to try and do the bokeh effect. So let's see if I could. Oh, yes, I could. Oh, you see? And what I also want to do before this dries, oh, cool. Do some, see? Just, cool. Nice. All right. That's nice. I like that effect. I'm going to break out the number 5 Dugato, and I'm gonna use this. Well, let me see if I could. I want to see if like flying hearts, so I'll just do some flying hearts here. Maybe they'll look like they're just flying out. Little hearts. That might be too small. That might be too fading. Maybe that. I might as well just start doing the hearts. It's very wet. See? You know, I like that effect. Let me start doing the little hearts. Like they're flying away. See, I like that fading effect. I'm just freehand drawing these hearts. They don't have to be perfect. I like that effect. That's nice. Cool. Do a couple more. I'm just using the rose color. What is it? I forgot what the name of this. Something rose. See, I like that effect. It's nice. Do some more, why not? See if I could pick up some more. See, it might be too dry now. No, not too dry. That's great. Okay. Could be any shape, sizes. I like this one. This one's nice. Okay. I'm gonna use the color brown. Let me see. Hold on. A little bit of brown there. I want to make this branch look like it's far away. This one's going to be the prominent branch. Same thing with this one. You see how I'm holding the brush? It's like, so I'm gonna do now, just gonna do a little heart here. I said it doesn't have to be perfect. Back to red. Little heart. It's gonna be like one of the main hearts. Hanging off the branch. Add another little heart there. Another little heart there. Various shapes and sizes and values. Now for this, I'm going to use 100% strength. This is just brown. Pretty interesting. Give it a little bit more definition there. Just a little. See, looking this dry brush effect. There's not enough water. That's what that means. Normally I like that look, but not this time. Alright, so I just realized that this is empty, so it needs like a heart or two, but maybe one hanging there. Another one hanging there. Maybe one flying out there. So maybe I should use burnt sienna on this. Maybe. Let's see. I wasn't gonna do this, but you know me, I love some bling, so I'm thinking of using this mirror series from MABs. Look at this silver, look at this. Oh, look how beautiful. Think about doing that. The mirror series MABs. So I'm gonna spray this so it could activate. And don't think I used you. Okay. You know, I think some of them do need another pass. This one looks low. That's a little bit much. That's okay. Maybe I should just do that there too. Maybe. Because that's so strong, your eye goes straight there. Which wouldn't be bad. It's okay. All the others could look faded. So while that is drying, that's being activated. What I'm going to do now, I think that's gouache. I believe it's gouache. I'll find out. I'm going to use white gouache. Or maybe not. I don't think this will do. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. This might be too light. Add some snow. It might be too light. The background might be too light, you won't be able to see it. Okay. That was a good try. So it's time to break out the P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. Time to break that out with my Dugato number 5 Dugato brown brush. I think it's dry. I could just it might be too watery. It may or may not show up because the background's a little light. If it was darker, it might show up better. I mean, it shows up a little bit. Let me just do another pass here. Okay. Do another pass. There. Sometimes you do need to go several times in the area so it could show up. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing, I don't know if I can do it with the bleed proof white. No, let me see, hold on. You know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm going to splatter. So let me just start splattering. Whoa, that's a large one right there. Whoa, that might be too much water. Okay. Doesn't bother me though. I don't know if it shows up that much. Shows shows up there, that's for sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I am going to see if I could lift it up. That's a big drop right there. Okay, good. The others doesn't bother me. Now what I'm going to do also, because why not? I'm gonna use the MABs and splatter, because why not? I think the background is so light that it's not really showing up that much. There you go. So this is a fun, quick painting. I think it really came out nice. It incorporates Valentine's Day with these little flying hearts and a winter scene. You know what? I just realized I do have a branch sticking out there. Ooh, let me paint that. Why not? I think I still can. Yeah, I have like this sketch going on. That means I'm going to have to put that's a little bit too much. That's okay, it's a branch. Why not add another heart? See, just when I thought I was done. But that's the way it is. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll put a heart right there. Oh, I used a different color too. How funny is that? That's okay. That's Opera Rose, actually. Look how, wow, that is some vibrant color. Woo! Maybe I'll just do another one right there, just on top of this, maybe. There. Okay. All right. I think you need something to balance it, because that is, your eye goes directly there. Oh, look at this. I just realized that this is, wow. Just when I thought I was done. How funny is that? You see? That is funny. Okay. So now, of course, doesn't really show up. You know what? I'm gonna leave this alone. I think I'll leave both of them alone. I won't add snow. I think. Yeah, because you really don't see the snow. The background is very light, that's why. Okay, now I know. So this is a fun, quick, and easy painting for the month of February. So I used wet on wet and a little bokeh. I did lift up some, did some lifting. And of course I added some splatter. So I think this came out cute. Came out really nice. Came out cute. I think it's a cute painting. Comment below, let me know what you think. Leave any questions below too. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of the February calendar from Lightwish. Hit like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.